Okay, now I gotta fight through her delusions in this war. Yeehaw.
You're the shortest straw of all. Welcome to Bastogne. Now get your ass to the front line.
How is this possible? We're on the battlefield of World War II.
Exactly. How is this possible?
This has to be an illusion. It has to be.
Ow.
Follow me. I'll show you what.
Congratulations, Private. You drew the shortest straw of all. Welcome to Bastogne. Now get
How is this possible? We're on the battlefield of World War II. This has to be an illusion. It has to be.
Jesus.
Follow me. I'll show you what I mean.
Congratulations, Private. You drew the shortest straw of all. Welcome to Bastogne. Now get your ass to
How is this possible? We're on the battlefield of World War II. This has to be an illusion. It has to be.
Oh, wow. This is just not...
Follow me. I'll show you what I mean.
This is not cooperative.
Congratulations, Private. You drew the shortest straw of all. Welcome to Bastogne. Now get your ass to the front line.
How is this possible? We're on the battlefield of World War II. This has to be an illusion. It has to be.
It is. Ow. It is an illusion, but it's very... Ah, there it is. Jeez. This is...
Why are we here, Sarah?
Don't you know? So much suffering, so much pain. It wasn't just the enemy soldiers.
Okay. This is just getting weirder by the minute.
What the hell was that?
The dire wolves. At first they scavenged upon the wounded, the weak. Later they went after the strong.
This is just...
Listen only to the sound of my voice. Let your mind relax. Imagine yourself in a frozen forest.
Sarah. Who is that voice? Have you heard it before?
You forced a DNI interface knowing that it would scramble my mind.
You were dying, Sarah. I had no choice.
Dying.
You have to focus. Try to remember. What happened at the Black Station?
Okay. Shoot.
We'd uncovered a secret that could destabilize the geopolitical landscape and undermine the Winslow Accord forever. We should have known why we were recalled to base. We couldn't be trusted. They couldn't take the risk. When people really want to bury secrets, they tend to bury bodies right along with them.
Yep, that's true.
They said they needed to run a diagnostics check, but that wasn't the truth. We were marked for termination. But by the time we got there, the staff were already dead. Carved to pieces by a 54 Immortals enforcer by the name of Jay Zhang. We knew they'd send a wet work team after us. We had no choice but to cut a deal with the Immortals and get the hell out of Singapore.
That wasn't what happened, Sarah. We saw the footage from the data drives. You did it. You butchered them in cold blood and made it look like a ritualistic killing.
Great. It dropped me from the... Fuck. Piece of fucking... Piece of shit. I hate that. Don't know why it dropped me out of the campaign though. Oh, and now I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to go through the entire start of that mission again. Not happy. Don't know why it dropped me from the campaign. It could have just dropped it back to local and kept me on the campaign. Stupid. Oh, don't mind me. Don't mind me.
So, I wanted to ask you. Kane thinks Taylor's behind the Black Station hit. Shouldn't their DNI show her exactly where they are?
Kane said they're off the grid. They must have found a way to disable their DNI tracking.
Bloody hell.
I'm not so sure. I think our LNO is keeping something back from us.
I think you're being paranoid. I read her file. She's been through some bad ops, heavy situations. Lived through it all. I think she's being straight with us.
Well, I'll see how long it takes me to get back to where I was. God, that's irritating.
Hendricks. His diagnostics are showing some irregularities.
Yeah, I don't care if they're showing irregularities. Can you let me skip it, please?
Issue, but I don't want to ignore it.
Can you let me skip?
Especially in light of his recent outbursts.
Please?
You know what I'm talking about. That's why you didn't tell him about the tracker he slipped Salim.
We're about to launch an assault alongside the Egyptian army. How do we make sure his head stays straight?
I can adjust his meds remotely, which should help level him out. But we can't let him compromise our chance to grab Taylor.
It won't come to that, Kane. I'll make sure of it.
Well.
Egyptian allies are in position. They have the building surrounded. Waiting for...
Good. At least I could skip that.
Manticore operating with a human pilot.
Looks like Sarah Hall in the cockpit.
And I'm just dead straight away. Excuse me.
Manticore operating with a human pilot.
Looks like Sarah Hall in the cockpit.
You got a fix on Taylor and Moretti? Where are they heading?
Negative.
Then again.
Manticore operating at 70%.
We gotta get through her to get to Taylor. Focus fire.
Hull now operating at 40%.
Her shields won't hold much longer. Hull's on the move.
Manticore energy down to 10%. She's our only lead to Taylor. Bring her down.
Eyes up. Hull's taking higher ground.
She's down. She's down. Hurry, you have to interface before we lose her.
Base down.
So this is what we do now? Kill our own because they blew open a conspiracy in our own backyard.
You don't know what this'll do.
I know. I'm sorry.
And now I get to walk through all this again.
What is this? Kane! Hendrik!
Mr. Kruger, I don't think you quite appreciate or
What is
even
that?
understand what I'm telling you.
Is that a baby? Hello? Is anyone there?
I just don't believe in how your perspective, your limited perspective, should influence my decision. Please listen to what I'm saying. The exchange of information is a two-way street. If you remove humans from the diagnostic group, there is no way to agree. Zurich is where the core is broken. It's true protection.
This can't be.
At least I can skip all this. Yeah, I can skip this too.
Dream. We all knew that we had just stumbled onto a CIA black program that had been buried for a decade. A program that in all probability had led directly to the Singapore disaster. We called it in, and we were ordered back to the Black Station for debriefing.
Yay. Debriefing.
All right, you know the routine. Secure the area.
Sarah? Can you hear me?
I know what this is. This is Bastogne. I studied it at the Academy. I cited it in my final paper as one of the greatest examples of courage and bravery in military history. One of those battles that show you what you're really made of, who you really are. I used to dream about it. Follow me. I'll show you.
Congratulations, Private. You drew the shortest...
How is this possible? We're on the battlefields of World War II. This has to be an illusion. It has to be.
They are all over.
Why are we here, Sarah?
Don't you know? So much suffering, so much pain. It wasn't just the enemy soldiers.
Oh, that's right.
What the hell was that?
The dire wolves. At first they scavenged upon the wounded, the weak. Later they went after the strong.
Despite his steadfast refusal to cooperate.
Okay, so I'm basically back where I was. Bit relentless, aren't they? Jeez.
Listen only to the sound of my voice. Let your mind relax. Imagine yourself in a frozen forest.
Have you heard it before?
You forced a DNI interface knowing that it would scramble my mind.
You were dying, Sarah. I had no choice.
Dying.
You have to focus. Try to remember. What happened at the Black Station?
Now, as long as it doesn't drop out this time, I'll be happy.
We'd uncovered a secret that could destabilize the geopolitical landscape and undermine the Winslow Accord forever. We should have known why we were recalled to base. But that wasn't the truth. We were marked for termination. But by the time we got there, the staff were already dead. Carved to pieces by a 54 Immortals enforcer by the name of Jay Zhang. We knew they'd send a wet work team after us. We had no choice but to cut a deal with the Immortals and get the hell out of Singapore.
That wasn't what happened, Sarah. We saw the footage from the data drives. You did it. You butchered them in cold blood and made it look like a ritualistic killing. You denied them their reincarnation. Just like Jay Zhang. Why?
Okay.
Sarah, why do you think you're here? What's so significant about this battle? Why do you dream about it?
I played the details over and over in my mind. I knew I wasn't strong enough to fight this battle. I knew I wasn't brave enough. When I wrote that paper, I hadn't even seen real combat yet. I had read first-hand accounts of what they went through, but I couldn't imagine how they did it, how they held on.
Sometimes you have to hold on.
Sometimes you have to let go. This is the path we must take. The path we both must take.
Okay. Oh, for Christ's sake.
This is the path I must take. The path we both must take.
God.
We're taking back Boyd. We're not leaving till the job is done.
Damn it. I had a feeling that wouldn't reach. Flee. Okay. You know what I find funny? I'm in World War II.
The German Tiger tank. King Tiger, they called it. Immune to most munitions. Are you strong enough to defeat it?
Yeah, I'm in World War II, right? Hang on. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm in World War II, and these snipers have laser sights. Which was not a thing in World War II. To my knowledge, anyway. So... Ah. Bloody hell. These World War II soldiers. Really annoying. Really. Okay, well. I'm going to leave it at that for this episode, Bugger. I'll come back and try and fight through the rest of them next time. So, I will leave it at that, and I will see you all in the next video.